What's up, children of the sun? This is your spiritual nomad, Montre Bible. Yes, that's my real last name. And I'm going to be giving my 2 cents on YouTube videos that come across my news feed. This one is called How to Develop Clairvoyance and Psychic Abilities. And this is something I like to see. It's got a little thing on here, a little quote. The only thing really, the only real valuable thing is intuition. Albert Einstein. Hmm. And before I start the video, I just want to say I think we all have some form of psychic ability. I think it's natural. I don't think it's supernatural. I think it's very natural for people to be connected, to have empathy, and to feel each other. We feel each other when we walk in rooms, and we know when someone's there. I think there are more people. There are people who are more sensitive to that, and those people tend to work it with energy and work with how to control that energy because it's so overwhelming, and then they use that to help other people. So I think we all have that ability, but it's how people tap into it and exercise it. Like everyone has the ability to gain muscle, but it's how many people actually work out to do it. Let's just start the video and let me stop ranting. All right, let's go and play. Is it playing? Oh yeah, let's go. Intuition can be the echoes of a deeper unseen world. Where's the audio? As we embark on a journey through. Oh, I put it on mute.
We uncover not just secrets of the cosmos, but also the hidden corridors of our own spiritual essence. Today, we'll explore how these abilities develop, their connection to past lives, and why seeking them for personal gain can be misleading. We'll also look into the role of meditation and self-awareness in enhancing these abilities, and how understanding our dreams and symbols can lead to a more profound self-understanding and spiritual alignment.
I'm drinking my green juice to
Clairvoyance, or
get my
the
vitamin.
ability to perceive things beyond the normal sensory range, is a fascinating aspect of human potential. It involves seeing events, images, or information from the past, present, or future through a sixth sense or extrasensory perception. This ability is often linked to spiritual growth, a journey that involves deepening one's connection with oneself, the universe, and the essence of life. Spiritual growth is a broad and deeply personal process. It typically encompasses self-awareness, ethical living, compassion, and a quest for understanding beyond the material world.
Hmm.
It's about finding harmony within oneself and with the universe.
Everyone's spiritual journey is going. You're gonna find out stuff about yourself more. The more you work with energy, you're gonna learn more about yourself and all the stuff that needs to be worked on.
This journey can involve meditation, mindfulness, ethical choices, and a commitment to understanding life's deeper meanings. However, it's crucial to understand that clairvoyance is not a guaranteed indicator of spiritual advancement. In some cases, these abilities may be remnants of past lives.
Hmm.
According to many spiritual traditions, experiences and skills can carry over from one incarnation to another.
Yeah.
In such scenarios, an individual might possess clairvoyant abilities as a leftover from past spiritual or psychic development. However, this doesn't necessarily mean they are spiritually advanced in their current life. A potential pitfall here is the development of a false sense of superiority.
Mm.
If an individual believes that clairvoyant abilities alone signify higher spiritual status, they may overlook the need for ongoing personal growth, ethical living, and compassion.
Is that when people start cults?
This misconception can lead to spiritual stagnation, as true spiritual growth is about continuous learning, humility, and service to others. Using clairvoyant abilities responsibly and ethically is crucial. These abilities should be viewed as tools to assist in one's spiritual journey and to help others rather than as ends in themselves. When integrated properly into one's spiritual path, clairvoyance can be a powerful aid in understanding life's mysteries and aiding others in their journeys. For those seeking to develop or enhance clairvoyant abilities, a focus on spiritual growth is essential. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and ethical living help to create a strong
He
foundation.
just said that.
These practices develop the inner tranquility and clarity necessary for clairvoyance to emerge and be
Kind of feels like ChatGPT wrote this.
used effectively. The quest for clairvoyant powers for personal gain or happiness is a path fraught with misunderstanding and potential misdirection. In the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment, the focus should be on inner growth and self-discovery, not on accumulating psychic abilities as a means to an end. True happiness and spiritual fulfillment come from transcending earthly desires and embracing life's challenges.
Misguided pursuit of psychic
In
powers.
many spiritual traditions,
He's going to step on a lot of people. They probably clicked on the video so they could get psychic powers.
the pursuit of psychic powers for self-serving reasons is seen as a distraction from genuine spiritual growth.
Hmm.
For example, in Buddhism, the development of supernatural powers, or siddhis, is often viewed as a potential hindrance to enlightenment rather than a goal. The
Cities.
Buddha himself
Let me write that down.
cautioned against becoming attached to these powers, emphasizing the importance of wisdom and compassion over supernatural abilities. Similarly, in Christian mysticism, spiritual gifts are seen as means to serve God and others, not as ends in themselves. The focus is on humility, service, and the transformation of the self through God's grace, rather than the pursuit of personal power. An interesting fact is that in the study of psychic
Kind of even like the church. You know, how the church has kind of gone to a very negative impact on humanity because they're so focused on money. They lose track on actually connecting people to their spiritual selves. Like, I mean, I do tarot, but it's not my full time job. I can do it when I want to or not do it. But yeah, I have something else that makes me money.
research, there's evidence suggesting that individuals who pursue psychic abilities for self-centered reasons often experience less satisfaction and more psychological distress than those who view these abilities as a tool for personal growth and helping others.
Exactly. It's like when those people, because this is not to if you're a tarot reader or a psychic reader or anything like that. If this is your full time bread and butter and you can do it, great. I think the problem here is burnout, or if you're not getting the clients and you're not making any money, the hustle mentality kicks in, and you're no longer doing it to help people. You're doing it, say, I need to get make some money. I need to get my quota $100 a day or something like that. And so it redirects your energy of I'm trying to get something. I'm not really trying to help people, you know? So when you're not dependent on that thing, then when people ask you, you can actually assist. But, like I said, I that's just how I view it. I think people, yeah, you should get paid for your time and energy, but when it's your number one thing, if you have a lot of clients, there's a chance of burnout where you're just tired. You're wearing yourself out. And it's no longer about helping people. And if you don't have enough clients, then it becomes where you become that tarot reader or psychic reader who's hitting people up in their DMs. Hey, I saw something. Yeah, I want to book a reading with you. Don't fall for that, y'all. If somebody does it, I don't do it to people. So if someone comes in my name saying that they're me, it ain't me. But that is such a scammy thing to do.
The pursuit of clairvoyant or psychic powers should be part of a larger journey towards self-awareness, ethical living, and service to others.
Or those IFA
This
priests
approach aligns with the idea
that be hitting you
that
up in the
true
inbox.
spiritual progress involves overcoming ego-driven desires and focusing on deeper, altruistic goals. The ultimate aim is not to accumulate supernatural abilities, but to grow in wisdom, compassion, and understanding.
Spiritual insight and Kashi.
Transitioning
Let me
from the
write that down.
concept of misguided pursuits in clairvoyance, we find a profound contrast in spiritual traditions
I'm taking
like
notes.
Sufism. In Sufism, the concept of kashf, or divine revelation, is a pivotal aspect of spiritual growth.
Hmm.
In the realm of spiritual growth, the concept of kashf holds a special place, particularly within Sufi
Aren't
traditions.
Sufis the one that do that
Kashf,
twirling thing?
often translated as unveiling
Oh no, they wear
or divine
the thing.
revelation, is not just about receiving supernatural insights. It's a profound and transformative journey. This process is rooted in spiritual struggle and the purification of the heart, leading to deep spiritual understanding and insights. The path to Kashf involves rigorous self-discipline and introspection. It's about stripping away the layers of ego, desire, and worldly distractions to reveal a deeper, more authentic self.
Worldly distractions.
This
TikTok.
purification process is likened to polishing a mirror. Only when the mirror of the heart is clear and unblemished can it reflect divine
Wax
truths.
on, wax off.
Interestingly, kashf is not just a passive reception of divine wisdom.
Cash.
It often requires active engagement with the world. Sufi teachings highlight the importance of balancing inner spiritual development with outward actions of kindness, compassion, and service to others.
Okay.
This balance ensures that the insights gained are not just for personal enlightenment, but also for the betterment of society. In the mystical journey of Kashf, dreams and visions hold a special significance, serving as conduits for divine communication. Yet, discernment is key, as not all dreams or visions are true revelations. The purity of the heart and the seeker's intention are vital in discerning the authenticity.
That's a good little point is that not all dreams are revelations. Let's be aware and let's not be stupid about the reality of malevolent spirits outside of us. This is why you need to pray before you sleep. Put your protections up. Uh, I'm guilty. Sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I'm just tired. But those spirits can influence your dreams, and then you be like, "What did I dream that? That was crazy." Or, something really wild that you like. What was that? And plus, when you're in the astral realm, you're very sensitive to energies. I mean, you still have your guardian angels, and your guardian angels are watching over you. But it only helps to ask them to watch over you while you sleep. When you're moving around in the different astral realms in the dream realm, because yeah, those other spirits, especially if you're not sleeping at home, you're sleeping at somebody else's place. You don't know what's going on over there. So, I said all that to say is that all dreams need to be discerned appropriately.
Of these experiences. Kashf is not an end in itself, but a means to a greater end,
You take that receipt
the
off.
realization of one's true purpose and the fulfillment of one's spiritual potential. It's about transcending the ego and aligning oneself with the divine will, leading to a life of service, compassion, and universal love. When exploring psychic abilities, the crucial role of brainwave states, particularly alpha and theta states, comes into focus. This exploration bridges the mystical and the scientific,
Hmm.
revealing how our brain's functioning is deeply interconnected with our psychic potential. The alpha state, typically ranging between 8 to 12 hertz, is associated with a relaxed yet alert mindset. It's a bridge between the conscious and subconscious realms, making it ideal for psychic development. Techniques like deep breathing, calming music,
Hmm.
or nature walks can induce this state. The theta state, occurring at 4 to 8 hertz, is encountered during deep meditation and REM sleep. It's where profound subconscious exploration happens, opening doors to creativity, spiritual connection, and psychic exploration. Techniques like deep meditation and guided visualization can induce theta states, facilitating a deeper psychic connection. Regular meditation practice is a cornerstone for accessing these brainwave
Do you guys
states.
ever feel like you're just
Even short,
going into that theta
consistent
state when
daily
you're awake?
sessions can prove effective. Conscious deep breathing also plays a significant role in achieving an alpha state, setting the stage for psychic work. The role of the pineal gland, the third eye, is crucial for psychic perception. Research suggests that this gland can be influenced by specific types of brainwave stimulation, enhancing psychic abilities.
Wow.
This connection highlights the intricate link between our physiological state and psychic development. Enhancing psychic abilities involves more than just a desire to perceive beyond the normal senses. It requires a combination of accessing specific brainwave states, regular practice, and an understanding of the deeper psychological and physiological aspects. This journey is not just about achieving a particular state of mind,
Hmm.
but about a holistic understanding and exploration of the subconscious, intertwined with the potential unlocking of the brain's lesser-known capacities.
I think the brain is an amazing thing. Distinguishing visions from
In the journey
imagination.
of psychic
That's good.
development, understanding the distinction between visions and imagination is crucial. Visions, in the realm of psychic experiences, are spontaneous occurrences. They often emerge without conscious effort and carry significant messages or insights. These could be symbolic or literal, and they frequently convey deeper truths or
It's
guidance. Unlike imagination,
kind of like
which
it's
is an
immediate.
active creation of the mind, visions are more like receiving a broadcast from an external
It's like
source.
a radio. Okay, you
Imagination,
either
on the other hand,
like depending on your spiritual gift, because I've got friends that got different gifts. If you follow me on Facebook, I got different friends with different gifts, and sometimes it comes through audio, clairaudience, where you're just hearing something. I think I'm more clairaudient, and then sometimes it's a visual thing where you'll see a picture. Mine, I feel like it's more like a whisper in my mind. So I guess that would be clairaudient, right? Like I'm feeling something, I'm feeling like a certain sense, and then I hear like a whisper, and it's like, oh, and that's kind of how I know it's different for me because I'm a visualist and I kind of need to see things. And so when I'm using my imagination, I can envision things. But I'm also a writer, and a couple of my books. Go check my books out if you haven't. You can check them out on Amazon. Just put my name, Montre Bible, put it in quotes. Um, the story just came to me. I'm trying to write another one, but I got a writer's block right now. But well, that's neither here or there.
is a creative process. It's the mental faculty we use to create scenarios, stories, and images. It's a tool of the mind, shaped by our experiences, beliefs, and desires. While imagination is a powerful asset in many aspects of life, including problem solving and creativity, it's important not to confuse imaginative constructs with genuine psychic visions in the context of psychic development. To develop the ability to distinguish between these two, regular practice of visualization and imagination exercises is invaluable. These practices not only enhance one's creative and mental faculties, but also sharpen the mind's ability to receive and interpret psychic visions. By regularly engaging in such exercises, individuals can train their minds to recognize the nuanced differences between a vision and a product
And
of
ask your guardian angels
imagination.
for help. This is
A
this is what
hidden
I'm hearing.
aspect of this process
You can ask
is
your
the role
guardian
of the
angel.
subconscious
Ask your guardian angel, help me discern the difference between my imagination and a spiritual vision coming from the source. That should be your prayer if you don't know how to do it. Um, because your guardian angel's there to teach you as well, and your spirit guides.
mind. The subconscious plays a significant role in filtering and interpreting psychic information. By engaging in visualization and imagination exercises, individuals can tap into this deeper level of consciousness, enhancing their receptivity to psychic visions. This training helps in recognizing the signature of authentic visions, which often have a distinct feeling or clarity compared to imaginative thoughts.
Leave me a comment below if you've had psychic visions.
Furthermore, developing self awareness is key in the interpretation of psychic information. This involves understanding one's own biases, beliefs, and emotional responses. By cultivating self awareness, individuals become more adept at interpreting the messages of their visions correctly, distinguishing them from the narratives created by the imagination.
And that's one thing. Like, you'll have a vision and it will be something adverse to what you actually believe or want to see. And that can happen often. And that's why it's like, oh, I don't want to. Which is why you should pray before too, because you don't want, like I said, what dreams, you don't want malevolent spirits bombarding your vision as well. Though, if it's a warning of something, take heed to it, because sometimes, well, not sometimes, the universe will warn you about stuff to avoid. And it's not everything you envision or hear. It's not going to be like, oh, love, light, and beauty. Sometimes it's going to be like, oh, get ready for this. Ah.
The journey to distinguish between visions and imagination is one of deepening self understanding and honing mental faculties. It's a path that not only enhances psychic abilities, but also contributes to overall personal growth and self awareness. Interpreting psychic information is a vital component of psychic development. This process is not just about receiving information, but also understanding its meaning and relevance in one's life. It requires a deep dive into the realms of self awareness and personal symbolism. One significant aspect of interpreting psychic information is dream analysis. Dreams are a window into the subconscious mind, often reflecting our deepest fears, desires, and insights. They can be a rich source of psychic information, offering guidance and warnings. To
I already
interpret
said a
dreams
warning.
effectively, it's essential to remember and record them upon waking. Over time, patterns and recurring symbols may
I had a
emerge,
dream I don't
each
want to remember.
carrying specific meanings unique to the individual. Understanding personal symbols is another crucial element. Unlike universal symbols, personal symbols are unique to each individual and are shaped by their experiences,
Yeah.
beliefs, and emotions.
That's why you can't take just dream symbols at face value. Like, I have a dream app and I have dream books and they have those symbols in them. But I've said before, how do you personally relate to a certain symbol that you saw in your dream? First and foremost, and then look at the dream symbol and see what it means. So try to interpret your dream by how you see it. How do you feel? Then go to the dream symbols and use that as a secondary mode of what it generally means for society.
These symbols might appear in dreams, visions, or even in everyday life, and they often hold significant personal meanings. The process of understanding these symbols requires introspection and a deep understanding of one's life story and emotional landscape. Additionally, a hidden layer in interpreting psychic information is the influence of cultural and societal
I
symbols.
just said that.
These symbols can intermingle with personal
I just
symbols, creating a complex tapestry of meaning.
did I write
Being
that?
aware of these influences can help in discerning the origin of the symbols
Maybe I'm psychic and I know what this video is already about.
and their relevance to the individual.
I'm
Developing a
silly.
deeper understanding of oneself is central to this process. It involves being in tune with one's feelings, thoughts, and reactions. Self reflection and mindfulness practices can enhance this understanding, leading to a more accurate interpretation of psychic messages. This self knowledge not only aids in interpreting psychic information, but also contributes to overall spiritual growth. Interpreting psychic information also requires an open and accepting mindset. It's important to approach this process with an attitude of curiosity and non judgment.
Sounds so much like Chat GPT. Like, seriously. Though I can still get something from it, but it's pretty general.
Being open to various interpretations An understanding that psychic messages might not always be literal can lead to more profound insights. The interpretation of psychic information is a skill that deepens one's connection with the
And you have
universe
people doing that
and in
nowadays. Like they're creating videos and they say, ChatGPT, give me something about whatever. And then ChatGPT creates a script. They put the script on there. They put it. This is the AI voice, obviously, and then they create a video, which is okay. I mean, to each his own. It still has good content. It's just that I'm telling you stuff based upon what I know. This is pretty general. But I mean, if you're just starting out with psychic abilities, trying to like, okay, I would say if you know you have the ability naturally, everyone does. Um, and you're just trying to practice it, you're trying to increase it. Uh, Practice makes perfect. Basically, you have to work out, you have to do the work, and most of it's going to be on yourself. And like, say for instance, you want to read cards, you want to be a tarot reader. Okay, well, you're going to start off first reading cards on yourself, doing daily cards. I do daily cards every day to help people, but most of the time it's just for me. I'm just like, what is the energy of the day? What is the energy of the week? What's the energy of the month? I want to know that for myself, for how things are going to end up, or maybe what I need to be aware of. What do I need to slow down on? What do I need to speed up on? And then as you do that, you say, hey, you know what? This benefits other people as well. Let me share that, and then if people need readings, I can do that for them. So if you're trying to move into that area of life, yeah, do it. It's going to be hard because it's going to bring up a lot of like stuff you don't want to deal with, stuff you've been hiding from. And if you'll either see it in your readings when you're doing astrology or tarot, or you'll see it in visions, or you'll see it in your dreams. But what this video probably is not going to tell you is that you need to do your spiritual backup. You need to have your spiritual protections up, and you need to do some research. Maybe I'll find some videos on spiritual protection. So, because when you're in that energy, you're becoming aware of the negative entities, and when you can see them, it was like that movie, They Live. When you can see them, they know you can see them. It's so that's nothing to be afraid of because once you once you know your power, you know you can protect yourself. So that's my 2 cents. I'll go ahead and put the rest of this video. It's 2 minutes left in it. It seems pretty general. I mean, like, I'm sure you guys can probably give some more tips on how to develop your psychic abilities. So if you have some tips on how to develop psychic abilities for other people, put it in the comments below. And remember to subscribe to my videos and make your reality happen. Because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later. Peace.